Today, we are diving into what might just be the next giant leap in how we get things done. I'm talking about Agentic AI. And no, this is not just another chatbot. This is a totally different way of thinking about how we manage our work, our projects, and even our lives. So let's get right into it.
So let me ask you a question, and be honest. Do you ever just look at your to-do list and feel defeated? It's just this static, endless list, right? And the real problem is you still have to do all the mental heavy lifting, all the planning, the prioritizing, and all the little tedious steps in between just to check one thing off. It's exhausting.
Well, the big idea we're unpacking today is this massive shift in thinking. We're talking about moving away from just making simple task lists and moving toward intelligent task orchestration. This is all about having a system that doesn't just tell you what to do, but actually helps you do it.
So what does that solution look like? Well, imagine having a partner, a digital coworker, if you will, that actually understands your goals and then helps you make them happen. That right there is the whole promise of Agentic AI.
And this is where we need to draw a really clear line. The AI most of us are used to, the chatbot, is fundamentally different from an agentic AI. A chatbot answers your questions. An agent executes tasks. A chatbot spits out text. An agent takes real action in the world, like sending an email for you or blocking out time on your calendar. The key thing to grasp here is this jump from just having a conversation to having a real collaborator that gets things done.
So let's put a definition on it. An agentic AI is an intelligent agent that can plan, remind, prioritize, organize, and help you execute tasks. Honestly, the best way to think about it is like this. It's like having a personal digital secretary or a top-notch executive assistant who's on the job for you 24/7.
Okay, that sounds pretty amazing, but how does it actually work under the hood? How does an agent take a simple request from you and turn it into a completed, complex task? Let's break down the workflow.
This workflow is really where the magic happens. It all kicks off with your goal. The agent figures out what you really want, and then it does this super important thing called task decomposition. It just means breaking your big goal down into tiny, doable steps. From there, it plans out when and how to do everything, connects to your apps to actually get it done, and, this is key, it remembers what happened so it can do it even better next time. It's this smart, continuous loop of doing and learning.
And that right there is the secret sauce. That's what makes these agents so incredibly powerful. It's not just that they can do things, it's that they can remember. This blend of understanding what's happening right now while remembering everything from the past, that's what turns it from a simple tool into a partner that actually gets you.
And we're not just talking about one kind of memory here. It has short-term memory for the chat you're having right now, but it also has long-term memory for your preferences, like the fact you always want your reminders at 8 a.m. It remembers where you're at with your projects, it can find info in your files, and it can even look at your calendar history to learn your patterns. All this stuff is what makes it feel like it truly knows you.
All right, the theory is cool and all, but let's talk about what this actually looks like in the real world. This is where things get really, really exciting.
I mean, the possibilities here are just huge. For your personal life, think about a custom morning briefing or a system that actually helps you stick to your budget. At work, imagine an assistant that preps you for every meeting or tracks all your projects automatically. And for developers, it could sync up with tools like Jira and GitHub to make life so much easier. It's really designed to be a co-pilot in every area of your life.
Okay, let's walk through a classic stressful task. Imagine just saying this to your agent. I need to go to London next Monday. Book travel, hotel, and add meeting reminders. Now, think about it. That's a complex goal that would normally take you at least an hour of clicking and comparing and just tedious work. But for the agent, it's a piece of cake. It checks your calendar, finds flight options, and then puts together a complete itinerary for you to approve. You give it the thumbs up, and boom! It books everything, puts it all on your calendar, and gives you a nice, clean summary. A whole hour of stress just got condensed into a 5-second request. That is task orchestration.
Or how about this one, which is all about personal growth? You tell your agent, I'm preparing for my AWS exam in 30 days. Create a study plan. This isn't just a simple one-off task. This is a whole month-long project.
And look what it does. It literally becomes your digital tutor and your progress coach. It builds out a daily schedule, feeds you the right resources, tracks how you're doing, and even quizzes you. And here's the killer feature. It's adaptive. If you have a crazy busy day, it just adjusts the plan for you. See, it's not just a dumb scheduler. It's a true partner in your success.
So the potential here is obviously enormous.
But whenever you're talking about this much power and this much access to our personal lives, you absolutely have to talk about responsibility. What are the guardrails we need to build for this technology to be safe and ethical?
For any of this to work, it all comes down to trust. It's everything. That means your data has to be rock-solid secure. That's non-negotiable. The agent needs to be totally transparent about what it's doing. And you have to have the final say. Always. You need that manual override. A really smart agent also knows what it doesn't know and asks for your help when it's stuck. And, maybe the most human point of all is about our mental wellness. The goal isn't to over-optimize every second of our lives, but to free up our brain power for the things that really truly matter.
And this quote just nails it. A truly intelligent assistant doesn't just sit there and answer questions. It's an active partner that helps you think, helps you plan, helps you act, and ultimately helps you succeed.
So, if you remember one thing from all this, let it be this. Agentic AI isn't just a slightly better chatbot. It's a whole new category. It's a collaborator. It's a dynamic partner. It's a coworker for your life. And that future of productivity, well, it's incredibly exciting to think about, and it's starting to happen right now.